Taking it one day at a time, I'm getting better every day, definitely, rehabbing every day, doing drills, getting work in on my own, whether I come back after class or something, just trying to get better every day, and I think I'm moving at a good pace, and I should be out there real soon.
Have you surprised even yourself how much progress you made this so soon?
Yeah, I have. It take a lot of prayer and take a lot of hard work, but, I've definitely surprised myself. But I'm not satisfied. Got to keep going. I want to be better than I was when I was healthy. So that's the goal for me.
Any question in your mind, you'll be ready to go full bore in the
Not
summer?
a question. Not a doubt in my mind. I'll be ready to go.
How much does it help you to be able to at least be out there and do some things this spring while you're learning the new defense?
It's helped a lot. At first, they telling me, we want you to kind of stay out of, just watching, but they kind of give me a little freedom, to do some drills and, be around the guys, and it's helped me a lot. That way I can coach them up myself and also learn myself. So it's been good for me.
What are your impressions of Coach Martinez so far?
I like Coach. He shoots you straight. He's not no guy that beats around the bush. He shoots you straight, and it's a good thing to have somebody who's played. He's played it. And he can relate to it. So, he always says this is coach talk, but when he says coach talk, this is how we want you to do it, but it's not always gonna happen like that. So I like him a lot. He relates to us. It's kind of like he's one of us. He can move around and get out there and do things. So it's kind of like he's one of us, and it's good.
How helpful is it to you that he's a guy that's very familiar with Van Gorder and the defense? They know each other so well. Does that help you guys in the transition?
Yeah, it does. Because sometimes Coach Van Gorder comes in there and he says, "All right, you guys don't know this yet," but not knowing Coach Martinez has already told us. So it's good that he knows the system because it kind of gives us a jump on, maybe an install that's going to be in tomorrow or something like that. So it's good that he knows the system. He can teach us things, from the inside out.
What are you seeing out of the young guys that like Threezy and Mincy and those guys that got a little taste of it last year? What have you seen out of them this spring?
They've kind of hesitant, because of the new coaches. You want to impress the new coaches. You want to do everything right. I'm trying to tell them, you can't do everything right. Just go out there and play fast. But not knowing the system as good as we will in August, kind of got the guys kind of iffy, to play real fast because the more you know the things, the faster you play. So I've kind of seen that when I'm trying to tell them, just go out there and play. Don't worry about the mistakes. We'll get those cleaned up. I'm just trying to tell them to play fast, basically.
Do you think that the overthinking has an effect on how physical they are in part of attack?
Definitely does. That's across the board. That's D-line, linebackers, and the secondary. That's everybody. It has an effect on them because they're not sure if they should be doing this and they don't want to mess up. I just try to tell them, just play fast. We'll get it cleaned up. It's just a spring. We're getting everything. 2 days will be much sharper than what spring is right now.
A couple of coaches have talked about Jermaine Whitehead and things he's done. I mean, to see a guy in his his first spring to be able to move around like that, I mean, how impressive is that, the things he's doing?
Me and Sal were talking about him just before he came in. It's football. He's off the charts. He's probably the smartest guy I've been around, in football. He knows everything. Nickel, safety, corner, he knows it all. So I try to tell him, don't try to know too much, Don't try to be too much because he won't. He's worried about somebody else and won't be able to do his job. Is what I try to tell him. Just do your job. But I'm impressed with him. He's come a long way, and I got great expectations for him.
Tebow, we talked to you last fall about Cadillac, and that he was a big time hitter, but he was kind of learning the nuances. How far has he come?
Oh, he's come a long way too. He's still trying to get down, his back pedal and opening and at the right time and not too late and too early. But he's come a long way from where it was last year. I mean, it ain't even close right now. But he has to know that he still has a long way to go. And I think he knows that. It's just as far as how he's going to get there. It's the process.
Did you see his pick today?
Yeah, I did.
Was it tight?
Oh, man, vertical. His vertical sick. One hand is almost better than my one hand I had in high school. But I wouldn't go that far.
Did he just jump a coverage? Or did
I mean, they tried to throw a corner route behind him, and instead of just backing up, he just went up and got it. It's crazy.